Hello everybody, welcome back to episode 19 on the ScoutCraft server, guys. As you can see here, we're in the EWOK and we're about to help out OddmanMC with the interior. We're going to try and smash this out for him. He's going to get a fair bit of work done too in the meantime, but we are going to work on this area here. Now, a lot of this area here is above the level there. So what I want to do is actually flood this area and have a cool aquarium kind of thing underneath. So that's going to require sand, coral, sea pickles, and even the tropical fish buckets and stuff like that. The buckets of tropical fish, so we can get this area bubbling. But before we do, I noticed Oddman has actually installed one of these cannons. And an EWOK employee is actually up here. So, what's going on, dude? What's happening? Is there anything you're looking at right now?
I had my eyes on a comet before. Thankfully, it was on another course and not on a path to ScoutCraft.
Okay, so we're all clear at the moment by the looks of EWOK employee. You know what happened to the other employee? The one at the crater?
I know you two exchanged words. However, I did hear you took matters into your own hands and eliminated him. So I best be on good behavior here.
Yeah, so you better not slip up here, dude. Otherwise, you might end up in a lot of pain, just like that bloke here. But we're going to leave you to it, and you'll just give me a yell if something ever comes into the atmosphere. Be sure to let us know, because we can't have anything hitting this shopping district, guys. So, you're going to let me know, dude?
I sure will, my friend.
All right. Thanks for your time, dude. I'm going to let you go back to your cannon, and we'll get into today's episode. So, guys, I think we're going to get started in a time-lapse, actually, of the interior of the EWOK. So, let's pump this one out, guys, and I'll see you at the end of the time-lapse. Without any further ado, let's hit it. Alright guys, welcome back after that time lapse, and as you can see, the EWOK interior is nearing completion, but the machinery is all that's left to do this. So once Oddman gets in here, puts his machines in with a few little bits and bobs, this will be fully operational and we'll be able to search the skies for any interruptions, guys. So what I did is essentially sand all below. Then I added grass and coral in there to give it a nice look, and I added some fish in there as well. And another thing Oddman did in the episode, as you saw before, was the cannons, so we can destroy any object coming into the atmosphere that puts us in harm's way, essentially, guys. And I also added this kind of texture along the roof here to kind of give it a bit of separation from just the iron and mushroom bone blocks kind of thing. And then down here I actually added a little viewing area, which you can see under here, which is where we're going to be using our suits and stuff like that. So this is basically the only thing that needs to be done, is the machinery, and then the elevators, which Liga is taking control of, which looks like he's just got started a little bit there. We won't spoil too much there, as it'll be in his episode, I'm assuming. But I might do a little bit of work here next episode. But guys, that was a big effort there. And oof, it's coming up amazing, guys. But I think it's time to head at our mega base, because we're going to talk a little bit more about what we're going to do today. So we're here at our mega base, our island. And that's basically what it is at the moment. It's basically just a floating island. As you can see, we want to bring this down. However, we haven't had the chance to do that yet because we have no conduits. But that has changed last episode, since we went and got heaps of Hearts of the Sea. Now, at the moment, we don't have enough Nautilus shells to make us a full 20 conduits, or enough Prismarine to make the conduit work. However, We do have 3 spare conduits and another one spare over in the coral where I farmed all this stuff for the EWOK just over there. So we're going to go grab the 4th one, and then what we're going to do is we're going to place some conduits, and we're going to actually get started on making this into more of an island rather than a floating island. So that involves texturizing the underneath here. So we're going to be bringing this down with dirt to start off with. So we bring that down, feather it out like an island, and then we'll put the sand on top of the dirt so the sand doesn't fall. So that is what we're going to be doing right now, guys. So another time lapse will be incoming. But guys, I just want to thank you for the amount of support I've been receiving so far. 2,000 subscribers is absolutely unreal, and in pretty much record time, this last 1,000 here has gone so quick, and I can't thank you all enough. But guys, I think it's time to get into the time lapse of the mega base. So let's get into the second time lapse of the day, and let's hit it. Alright guys, welcome back to the real life world post time lapse, so to speak. And here we are. Look at this, guys. We're finally starting to get an island here. And as you can see, the life here is looking pretty healthy, except for you, sir. You need to... Okay, we need to get out of here. This is not looking healthy at all. That bloke with the trident will kill us. But... guys, as you can see here, we are starting to actually look like an island. The only concern I have is it is pretty steep, and that would probably have to do with the way I built it. However, it looks how it goes up and then just flat straight away. So what I'm going to do is I'm eventually going to build it up slightly to probably around this point here, so that it kind of works its way up, not just comes up and then just flattens off straight away. So that's what we'll be doing there. But we've actually got a fair chunk of this done, guys. We've actually, if you take a look at this, we've done all the way to that entrance there, which I'm not sure what I'm actually going to do there with the... I don't want it to drop straight away because that'll just look funny with the river. I kind of want it to feather down a little bit more. But as you can see, we've actually done probably close to a third of the... if we go up, you can actually see how much we've actually done. That is a fair chunk right there. It's probably about a third of the mega base island there. So that's good. I'm actually really happy with how this is coming along. If I'd change anything in the future, I'd probably try and flatten it out a little bit more. But I do like this as well. And I think once I pack this up a little bit to be up to about that point there, I think it might blend in that little bit more. But guys, I've been doing some AFKing because our shops are a bit out of stock, and I'm going to show you what I mean. So as you can see here, I've actually been taking a fair chunk of rockets because I've been using a lot while building the EWOK. Now, this gunpowder is still intact, and the TNT is slightly out of stock, so we'll have to refill that eventually, which we'll get to that probably off camera between this episode and next episode. But the one I wanted to actually refill today was the beacons because, guys, we sold our beacons in less than like an episode, guys, all of them. And there was a good 10 there. And we are also low on iron blocks and such. So I will be filling that up as well between episodes, but I want to fill this up right now. So we've got our 47 wither heads and some soul sand. So we're going to go jump into the nether, into the end, so we can kill the wither safely because I struggle killing the wither at all, as you would have seen in episode 9. So I think we're going to speedrun this in an absolute wither massacre. So I hope you enjoy the little speedrun. So after that withered destruction, we have been left with 15 beacons, guys. 15 more beacons going into the beacon shop. Now, we're going to try and put this in a way that makes it look like we have more than what we actually do. How about that? That looks decent. All right, so beacons are now stocked up. We're going to put 2 with the scales in here because that's what we had left over. They're not really for sale, though, so we should put a price on them once we have multiple. We'll chuck the free heads in here so anyone can take these. And then we'll be stocking up these in between episodes, hopefully. So, guys, it's been a big episode today. Bunch of time lapses, bunch of work on the EWOK. Hopefully, we can get this done next episode. And everything will be locked and loaded, ready to go, so we know when something's coming. And hopefully we don't have to deal with something anytime soon, but you just never know, and we don't want to have our economy gone in the shopping district. So guys, it's been a great episode today. Thank you so much for dropping by, and I can't wait to get producing more content for you guys. Once again, thanks for 2,000 subscribers. It means a lot to me, and I can't wait to see you in episode 20, guys. My name's Madzify, heading out, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye!